and another for Jenny in the wind.
Hello, all you baseball maniacs. I'm Sunny Day, and together with my pal, Minnie the Gooch, we're ready to report the action here at the Parks Department Field number 2.
Today we'll see a close matchup between the Green All-Stars and the Crazy Sox. A little luck, a lot of skill, and a bunch of great attitudes have seen these kids through an outstanding season. You can bet they have the hopes of landing in the All-City BBL playoffs, and my guess is they will.
And now it's time for the action to begin. Let's show the Sox what their fans are made of. The starting pitcher today is Marky DuBois.
He likes to eat left-handed hitters for breakfast. He also likes dandelions, walks in the park, and science fiction movies.
Don't you go blinking now, else you'll miss my next pitch.
Fernando Diaz steps up to bat. He winds and delivers. Strike one. No out. Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Another strike.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
Fast and furious heat.
Went after him with the high heat that time.
0-2. Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. The wing. A bouncing ball. Got it. Zings it to first. That's it. Out. Veronica Lee steps up to bat. Let's see some action.
Wing! Whoops, sorry.
Shoes untied. Into the motion. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 1 out.
Let's hear some chowder.
Here's the windup. The pitch. The swing. Strike 2. Give her the heat.
That was a show-me heater for the breaker coming next. I bet you a soda.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. Down she goes.
Goodbye now. See you next time.
Fred Benson steps up to bat.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
The target goes up. The delivery. Strike 1. Here's the windup. Fires. The swing. Looped up. Ready now.
Kid. Way to go, kid.
And she goes after it. Slings it to third. Save the third.
Good job, bat it all.
Did he just drop the ball?
Bet you that was a spitball, and it was slippery.
Jane Davis steps up to bat.
Hey, batter. You want a batter.
Here's the motion and delivered. Strike 1.
You could feel the breeze from that one over here.
Fast and furious heat.
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing. Another strike.
A fancy pitch would really shake things up.
Give her the heat.
Went after him with the high heat that time.
Runner on third. 2 out. The target goes up. Throws it. Ball 1.
The kids are comparing you to broken leg. You there, miss.
Hey, batter.
Into the motion. The 1-2 pitch. Another one down.
Take that.
One left on. Now pitching Chad Copel.
He's gonna let him know who's boss.
Leading the way, Sidney Weber.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here.
Hey, batter.
We want a batter.
Hey,
not a
batter.
batter.
Into the motion and the delivery. Strike 1. And the count is 0-1. Takes the stretch. The delivery. Swung on. Chopper to third.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
And the runner is safe. Okay, that'll bring up Marky DuBois.
And big, cause this one here's going plumb out of here.
Swing.
Hey, batter. Hey,
From the stretch, the delivery. Strike 1.
Swing, batter.
Swing, batter.
The windup. Here's the pitch. The swing. Whoops. Slide. Runner on first with nobody out. Here's the windup and the throw. Swing. It's going to left field, and it's a foul ball. Runner on first, no out. Here's the windup, cuts to the plate. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
Runner on first, nobody out. The windup and delivers. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters. All you can do is try your hardest.
And that's an out. Timmy, excellent. That's it.
Watch out, here comes trouble.
Swing, batter. Swing, batter. Swing, batter. Swing, batter.
Hey, batter.
From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Strike one. They have a runner on second, one out.
Swing. Hey,
The stretch, cuts to the plate, swung on, sliced it. The windup and the pitch. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller, sending scrambling.
Oops, the wheel fell off. And she's out. This is quite a predicament. Running up, steps in, ready for action.
Spunk's great to have in the field because he throws so well.
Neener, you can't strike me out.
Hey, batter. Ready now, and the delivery. Strike one. Ready now, the pitch.
Hey, batter.
Swing. Foul. Runner on third, two outs.
Swing. Swing, batter.
The windup, the pitch.
Hey, batter.
Ball one, and the count is 1-2. Into the motion, the 1-2 pitch. Ball two. He's ready now. The delivery. Swung on. It's fouled back. 2-2.
Swing, batter. Hey, batter.
He comes center. The 2-2 pitch. That was a ball.
Swing.
From the windup, the delivery. That was a ball. Forced to walk.
Reese is a pretty fast runner, but his stamina's not great because of his asthma.
Okay, this time I'm gonna smack it. Swing, batter. Swing.
From the windup and delivers.
Batter.
Strike one.
That one got by him.
Runners on first and third, two outs.
Hey, batter.
From the stretch and the pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller, sending scrambling.
And he's out.
And it's a long walk back to the dugout.
And that'll do it in the first inning. Runners left at the corners. Wally Evans steps up to bat.
This young batter means business.
You kids are playing like little crazy monkeys.
Ready now, and the throw. A swing, strike one.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
Gave in the heat.
Went after him with the high heat that time.
like little crazy monkeys.
The target goes up. He throws it. A bouncing ball.
Way to go.
He's got it.
Ouch! Way to go, going out there.
That's an out. Mickey Winston steps up to bat.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
You there?
Into the motion, he throws it.
We want a batter.
The wing. Strike one. Into the motion, the delivery. The wing. Another strike. Looks like a lefty.
Batter's gotta have a great eye to smack one of those babies.
One out. Target goes up. The pitch. The wing. A bouncing ball. He's got it. Chucks it to first. Out. Chad Koppel steps up to bat.
Trying to get something for the team.
From the windup and the throw. Strike one. Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate. Strike two. Gave in the heat.
It was in there.
2 out. The windup. Here's the pitch. Swing.
Turn on the heat and smoke that batter.
Take this.
Here comes Jorge Garcia.
Watch that outfield cringe as I step up to the plate.
Swing, batter, batter. Hey, batter, 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 batter. Takes the stretch, the delivery. That was ball one. Swing, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. The stretch, the pitch, the swing, and throw one deep. He's out. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
All that ballet Vicky does makes her one of the most coordinated kids on the field.
Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a He whines, and the offering, the wing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
And it's an out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Okay.
Hey, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Swing. Hey, batter, target goes up, throws it. Swing. Strike one. 2 out. Hey, batter, 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 batter. Hey, batter, here's the motion, the delivery. That was a ball. 1-1. Into the windup and the pitch. The swing, strike two.
Let's hope this doesn't shake her up.
1-2. Into the windup. The 1-2 pitch. A swing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
She's safe. Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make a hit, if that's okay.
Takes the stretch, the delivery. High and outside. Ready now, fires. Strike one. He's ready now. The 1-1 pitch. Strike two. Tries to steal. Runner on first, 2 outs. He winds. The 1-2 pitch. Low and outside. Goes for the steal. Runner on first, 2 outs. The stretch, the 2-2 pitch. That was ball 3. Makes the break. Runner on first, 2 outs. Into the motion, the 3-2 pitch. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller. And scrambler.
He's out of there.
All you can do is try your hardest.
That'll end the inning. Left one on first. Scoreless game so far, folks. Arlene Perez steps up to bat.
This girl's a scrapper. Look at that determination.
Hit the ball. Shoes untied.
Here's the windup and the throw. It's fouled back. Nobody out.
Swing, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. My little sister.
The target goes up and the offering. That was ball one.
Hey,
1
batter,
and 1.
batter, batter. Hey, batter, 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 batter. Shoes untied.
The stretch and the offering. Swing. There's a bunt. Down the middle. He throws the ball to first. That's it for her. Holly Franklin steps up to bat. From the windup, fires.
Hey, batter, batter, batter,
The
batter.
swing, strike one.
That's working for us.
Slow left hook.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
1 out.
Hey, batter,
He comes
batter, batter,
centered
batter.
and the throw.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Ball 1.
Broken batter, 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 batter. Batter, 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 batter.
Into the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Swing. Strike 2.
Who could feel the breeze from that one over here?
Lefty.
In my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher.
1 and 2.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Ready now. Pitch on the way. Swinging. And that's strike 3. Struck her out.
And another one bites the dust.
Fernando Diaz steps up to bat. He's set. Pitch on the way. Swing. Whoops. Slide. 0 and 1. He's set. The pitch.
I'm rooting for the other team.
Low ball 1.
Okay, I'm rooting for the other team. But that's all right with you. You there, miss.
Okay.
He's set. The 1-1 pitch. Another strike. Looks like a lefty.
Batter's gotta have a great eye to smack one of those babies.
1 and 2. Ready now. He throws it. And another batter goes down.
Take it from me. Pitchers this good aren't easy to come by.
Take this.
A scoreless tie. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
I'm gonna crush this one.
He winds, fires. Swing. Grounder to short.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
Slaps out a single. Okay, that'll bring up Barky DuBois.
Now that's a look of pure determination on his face.
I'm gonna clobber this one like a squirrel in a nuthouse.
Swing. Hey, batter, 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 batter. Swing.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter,
He's
batter,
set.
batter,
The delivery. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller, sent him scrambling.
And it's an out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Timmy Exton steps in.
Timmy's not the fastest runner on the team, but has a pretty good throw.
This one's going a mile.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
He's set. And the offering. That was ball 1. They have a runner on second. 1 out. From the windup, throws it.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Ball 2. 2 and 0. He comes center, and the delivery. Strike 1. Into the motion, the delivery. Back towards the outfield,
Get on your horse.
and that's an out. Ronnie Dobbs steps in, ready for action.
I'm going
going to hit this one 200 gazillion miles.
Swing! From the windup, he throws it. Swung on and belted. He's out of there. That's it for the third inning. Left one on second. No score in this one so far. Both teams are giving it their all out there, and this has been a really exciting game. Veronica Lee steps up to bat. Takes the stretch and delivers. Strike one. Hot one down the middle.
Went after him with the high heat that time.
Here's the windup. Fires. Strike two.
Turn on the heat and smoke that batter.
Fast and furious
Man, that was so fast, you could barely see it.
with nobody out. Takes the stretch. The pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball. Straight to the pitcher. The throw to first base. That's it for her. Fred Benson steps up to bat.
You there, batter. The kids are comparing you to
The stretch and delivers. The swing, laced one right up the middle. She gobbles it up over to second. Did he just drop the ball?
Sometimes he just can't hang on to that ball.
Here's the throw to second. Chucks it to first. Second out. Jane Davis steps up to bat.
This young batter means business.
From the windup, the pitch. Swing. Strike one. Oh, standby. He
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
2 out. He's ready now. And the pitch. Strike two.
You could feel the breeze from that one over here.
Looks like a heater.
That was a show-me heater for the breaker coming next. I bet you a soda.
Sorry.
From the stretch and the delivery. And another batter goes down.
Follow the hostess. Your table is waiting.
Scoreless game so far, folks. This has been a really close game, folks. Reed Worthington coming up to the plate.
Reese is a pretty fast runner, but his stamina's not great because of his asthma.
Okay, this time I'm gonna smack it.
Ready now, and the delivery. Swing! Sliced it, and the count is 0-1. Target goes up, and the offering. Swing! Lined back. Here comes Jorge Garcia.
Jorge's eyesight is terrible, which means he usually misses the catch.
Watch that outfield cringe as I step up to the plate.
From the stretch, pitch on the way. Swung on, looped up. He's out of there.
Okay, we've still got a chance to score in this inning. Let's do it!
Into first on a sharp single. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate.
Ready now. The pitch. Strike one. Ready now. Throws it. That was a ball. There he goes. Runner on first. 1 out. He sets and delivers. A swing. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
Lands on second. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Cabbajar's a fairly strong runner and doesn't get tired very easily.
Okay.
Swing, batter. We want a batter, not a broken leg. Into the windup, the delivery. That was a ball. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Ready now, and the throw. That was ball 2. Here's the windup and the throw. Swinging. That one's right center field. She's out of there. Makes it. Safe on second. And the runner tags. Tag second. Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one, okay?
Here's the motion and the throw. And a foul ball. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. From the windup, he throws it. That was a ball, and the count is 1-1. From the stretch, and delivered. The wing. Foul ball, and the count is 1-2. The wing. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. The windup, the 1-2 pitch. A swing. Foul ball. Ooh, the wheel fell off. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Here's the windup and the pitch. The wing. Foul ball. Into the motion, the 1-2 pitch. A blooper in foul territory. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. The windup and delivered. Low and outside.
Just a bit outside.
Tries to steal. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Swing. Takes the stretch. A 2-2 pitch. A swing. Foul. And the count is 2-2. Into the motion and delivered. Ball 3, and the count is 3-2. Here's the motion, the 3-2 pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Swing. From the windup, throws it. Ball 1, bases loaded, 2 outs. From the stretch, he throws it, swinging. A bouncing ball.
That was a slow roller, Stinton scrambling.
Makes it. Safe on third. That makes their first run of the day.
I remember back when I was a little kid, I saw this team, the Fightin' Wildebeest they were called. These kids went a whole season without ever once scoring. They were the worst players in the history of the game.
Okay, that'll bring up Barkley twice.
And big, because this one here's going plumb out of here.
Now pitching, Holly Franklin.
You can't second guess the manager going with this girl. She can throw while blindfolded, standing on one leg, and chewing gum. I'm not sure if she can make it in the strike zone or anything, but it's cool anyway.
Takes her stretch and the pitch. High ball 1, 3 on, 2 out. Ready now, cuts to the plate. Swing. Looped up.
The sight of that one, it was so high.
The fourth inning's over. 3 left on. The Sox are pummeling them up by 1.
So, I understand all these teams with ferocious names. The Giants, the Monsters, the Bombers. But the Sox? What is that? I mean, who's scared of a sock? Now, if we were the Smelly Sox, I'd understand. Like when I take off my socks after gym. Phew! Yeah, that'd scare anybody.
That's so gross, Vinny. Wally Evans steps up to bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike 1 with nobody out. He comes center and the pitch.
Whoops, sorry.
The swing, strike 2. Got him with the left foot.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
0-2. Ready now, and the delivery. Sends him back to the dugout.
Goodbye now. See you next time.
Cool! Nicky Winston steps up to bat. Here's the motion and the offering. Strike 1. Gave in the heat.
It was in there.
And the count is 0-1. The stretch. He throws it. The wing. Strike 2. Turned on the heat.
It was in there.
And the count is 0-2. The stretch and the pitch. A swing. That's a foul. From the windup and the offering. And he has fanned the batter.
Those two have come up against one another many times, and it's always a fierce fight.
Take this!
Chad Kopel steps up to bat.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
Upswing, batter.
Takes the stretch and delivers. That one into right center field. Running over and that's high. Check out the instant replay. Halfway through the inning now. 3 left on. The Sox leading up by 1.
No one can stop these maniacs today.
Timmy Exton steps in.
Trying to get something for the team.
This one's going a mile.
Into the windup and the delivery. Swung on. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That was a slow roller. Sent him scrambling.
She's out of there.
What a bummer. She gave it her best shot, though.
Running up, steps in, ready for action.
I'm going to hit this one 200 gazillion miles.
Swing. From the stretch, the pitch. Strike 1. From the windup and the delivery. A swing and a foul ball. From the windup and the pitch. Swing. Whoop. Slice. 1 out. The target goes up and delivers. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-2. Into the motion, the 1-2 pitch, a swing, chopper to third.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
He's out of there.
He was robbed.
3/4 minutes looking up to the plate.
Reese is a pretty fast runner, but his stamina's not great because of his asthma.
I've got this game figured out. Watch me go.
The stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1, 2 out. From the windup and the pitch, a swing, and belted.
That dog will hunt.
Plays it off the wall. And that's a double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
You're here comes Jorge Garcia.
That's the look of pure determination on his face.
Okay, stand back, peons.
Swing. Hey, batter, 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 batter. The stretch, pitch on the way.
Swing
The wing. Lined back. He's out.
And it's a long walk back to the dugout.
That's the end of the fifth. Left one on second. The Sox are pummeling them, up by one.
The way these socks are sticking together must be static electricity.
Arlene Perez steps up to bat.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Takes the stretch,
Okay,
the delivery.
I'm rooting for
That
the
was
other
ball
team.
one.
That's all right with you, batter. Wing.
Target goes up, and the
I don't
pitch.
know what to
A swing,
say.
and
Ooh.
popped up. Under it.
Not
Ooh,
bad.
goes for the diving catch. Yes! She makes it! Say goodbye, 'cause she's out. Holly Franklin steps up to bat.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
He winds the pitch. The wing. Strike one. One out.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Oh,
Into the windup. He throws it. The wing. Another strike. 0-2. Into the windup. He throws it. Strike three. Struck her out.
Thank you for playing. Stick around for a year's supply of air freshener. Next contestant,
Take this. Fernando Diaz steps up to bat.
wing.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Got him with the left hook.
in my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher.
And the count is 0-1.
Oh,
The windup and the offering. Strike two. I don't know if I've ever seen a pitch that slow.
That easily may have been the slowest pitch in the history of the game.
And the count is 0-2. He's ready now. Throws it. Swing. The Sox whooped them. 1-0.
What an exciting game. Everybody's so happy out there. Now it's time for the post-game victory tour around town, where the players hang their heads out of their parents' cars cheering and singing.
Until next time, this is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch signing off.